What's up guys, it's Paper, cut to you, and I want to do a little bit of a discussion slash rant on the recent Festival of the Lost that just occurred. It passed during the Halloween week and it was a great event. I have to hand it to the live team. They brought back the jack-o'-lanterns, the vampire blood. These were things that we saw the first Halloween and they were pretty exclusive at that point. You got a certain amount in your postmaster and that was it. I remember actually saving them up until this post because I thought it was so rare. But they ended up just giving them away like candy this season. It was fantastic. I think I have like 50 in my vault now. So overall, this event was great, but I just want to discuss one point that I think a lot of people were concerned about, and it revolved mostly around one item. It was this amazingly cool looking flaming blue mask. And early on when this event came out, somebody posed a question to Deej on Reddit, and it was like, hey, do I have to buy these legendary packages for a chance at the blue skull, or can I just grind away at the game? And I remember early on, I'm like, oh, maybe if I get all the quests done, maybe there is some sort of event I have to do. Maybe I have to down Oryx with my Oryx mask. But it turned out that that was not the case. When he said, yes, you can get it by just regularly playing, he really meant when you first started the quest line, and you went around the tower and got all your candy. When you first went up to the girl to get your Halloween bag to start filling it with treats, she gave you a legendary package. And that was the only way, or the only time that you can actually get it by playing the game. After that, you had to go up to Tess and just like this guy and roll for it. It was an extra little RNG wall. I understand paying X amount of dollars for a certain item or a certain map pack. I have no problem with that. I put in $20 and I got myself the Boo emote because I thought it was really cool. I'm going to be using that a lot. But when it came to this item, I first bought a 3-pack. It didn't get me it. I then went ahead and bought a 6-pack and I still didn't get it. At this point, I'm about $15 in. It took me $20 to get the mask. I had 600 remaining, so I bought a 3-pack for $5. Essentially, it's 500 points, but it translates to $5. And I ended up getting it, and I have to admit, once I actually got it, I was super pumped. But then again, at this point right here, that was me freaking out because I'm like, come on. I'm like, I should get this mask at this point. I don't know what the limitations were on it. I don't know what the odds were. Aside from the skull, there really wasn't too much else you were going to get. You were getting some consumables, which act like your black wax, your ether seeds, which to me weren't too big a deal. The other things that some people wanted, if you really wanted to collect all the Halloween masks, were the glue sticks that just let you turn regular mask into legendary mask, and you can keep a few of them. If you had enough room in your vault, you can technically keep them all, play around with them, and that was pretty cool. But the fact that it was RNG based, and I saw some posts of some people saying that they spent over $20 and still didn't get the mask. To me, that was like, you know, it was kind of hard to justify an item that you pay real money for and you may not even get the item that you want. I don't typically see things like this. I remember in Battlefield you can buy battle packs, and that was a way to circumvent time played by just giving you a chance at getting the things that you wanted, the guns, the scopes, the camos, and things like that. But the difference there was that you could just grind out the game and have an opportunity to get this skull mask. That one opportunity that you got at the beginning wasn't really the same thing that Deej answered when he was like, you can get it by just playing. And a lot of us grinded for a long time until pretty much just by the community saying, hey, no one has gotten it other than a legendary package. We're like, okay, it's not there. And some people were asking for clarification, which I thought would have been warranted. Like, I didn't think it was too much effort to be like, no, it was actually just from that one legendary pack. That was your opportunity to get it. If not, you would have to go into the legendary packages from tests. But transactions like that kind of bother me. I don't know if I want to see that in the future, because it does that thing where people are going to be very disappointed and they're spending real money and they're not getting a product in return. On the other hand, because it was RNG, it makes it feel a little bit more exclusive. So then when you really get it, you are super pumped. Because I know I was pumped when I got it. But up until that point, and when I was buying my last 3-pack, I was a little bit concerned that I wasn't going to get anything. But let me know what your thoughts are, because I'm still a little bit torn on it. I don't know if I want to see RNG-based loot for money. I'd rather just see something I'd like to see in the window, see exactly what I'm buying, and then, you know, put the money in. But at the end of this Festival of the Lost, by the way, they did give us a little bit of a last treat before leaving. They gave us about 6 packages per character. I don't know why there was still rotten candy in it. I guess they couldn't take it out. But it gave you some more pumpkins, some more of the vampire blood so you can change your spawn. You get like bats around you, which is pretty neat. Like, I'm really excited to see what happens for Christmas. And I'm also interested to know what kind of route they're going to take for future loot drops like this. This item was purely cosmetic, so it's not a game breaker. But I think there's still something to be said for randomly generated loot for real money. So let us know your thoughts, because Bungie listens. The way that this community receives these changes is going to play a part in how they do future ones. So sometimes we have to be vocal. Just don't get crazy, guys. Let us know your views, your opinions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.